Nicki Minaj just went off on Gucci Mane's wife, Keyshia Ka'Oir, and honestly, people are confused about where this smoke came from. Let's break this down real quick. So Gucci and Keyshia were on The Breakfast Club talking about Gucci's new book and his mental health journey. Things got deep. Gucci even talked about dealing with bipolar disorder and schizophrenia. Then Keyshia mentioned how Gucci helped a ton of rappers blow up, but rarely gets credit. DJ Envy jumps in, lists names. And, yep, he included Nicki Minaj. Keyshia basically said Gucci gave a lot of these artists their first shot, but they never acknowledge him, not even when they win awards. Well, apparently, Nicki did not like hearing her name come up in that convo. She went straight to Twitter and accused Keyshia of trying to copy her for years, even hinting at drama behind the scenes with Charlemagne and iHeartRadio. Now, here's the thing. Keyshia didn't seem to be targeting Nicki specifically, just making a general point. But Nicki's reaction? Yeah, she took it personally. She's been in full-on Kanye energy mode lately, calling people out left and right. So what do you think? Did Nicki have a reason to go off? Or did she take it too far this time? Drop your thoughts below.
So, I don't know if y'all seen the tweets. Nicki is now on her rant, basically saying that Keyshia Ka'Oir has always wanted to be like her. And I could see that. Maybe 10 years ago, I could definitely see that. A lot of people looked up to Nicki, so I'm not going to doubt that. But she also put some harsh allegations saying that the girl be sedating her husband, child. She said that Keyshia Ka'Oir keeps Gucci on his meds. But I feel like if he has these issues that he's struggling with shout out to them for even addressing that. The mental health topic is real. Like, a lot of us are dealing with some stuff. So shout out to her for making sure that he's taking his meds. Is there a problem with making sure that he take his meds so he don't go crazy on her and the whole family? She got kids to think about. Like, what?
At first, I'm like, damn, Nicki, what Keyshia Ka'Oir do? But then I started seeing the different pics of her dressed in the same outfit as Nicki. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Nicki kind of got a point on that. But I will say, damn, you know, sometimes you got to look at it as a compliment when somebody's trying to dress like you when you're as big as Nicki. But I guess Nicki doesn't see it that way or whatever. She like, man, shorty over here biting my style, wearing what I be wearing. I'm like, damn, I mean, she can't say she ain't trying to look like Nicki Minaj when there are all these pictures of her looking like Nicki, right? I believe Nicki was like, Gucci and them don't want her chilling with Deb, which is Waka Flocka's mom, but she's like, man, I still be hanging with Deb. But I'm like, damn, she ain't even trying to hide the bite, right? You out here biting Nicki, you ain't trying to hide the bite. I guess if she comes out saying, look, I look up to Nicki, I like Nicki, I be trying to dress like Nicki, then maybe it wouldn't be as bad. But if she's out here acting like she not trying to bite Nicki, then I don't know. Y'all know Nicki petty. Y'all know she petty.
I don't know if Keyshia Ka'Oir wants to be like Nicki Minaj. I don't know. I have no idea. I know if she did ever want to be like Nicki Minaj, she has completely failed. And I think, and I seen her, I seen her interview with Carlos King, and she was talking about how rich she is and all this other stuff. And I'm like, okay, good. And I do think once you start getting a lot of money, you start to get bored with your money. Maybe you start doing certain things with with your face. I don't know. I think she altered her body too. You know, she got some surgery done. I think Keyshia Ka'Oir is beautiful. So it's definitely no shade. I just think whatever she did, it's terrible. It really is terrible. I also think that some social media outlets, are biased, or not even biased. I'm not even say biased. I would say full of shit. And I'm only saying that is because when Nicki Minaj got her information stolen on her cards, a lot of people was blaming Kenneth Petty, right? And now that all this stuff is happening with Gucci Mane and things are coming out, whatever, they had the interview, which I think it had to be like some sort of embarrassment ritual. It had to be, because why are we even talking about it, right? And I understand you want to spread awareness, and it's just something's not right. But why all of a sudden you guys saying that Kenneth Petty, he's stealing from her, and then now all of a sudden you guys are saying he needs to be her handler? And remember, main handlers are spouses, right? So Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber. You get what I'm saying? Remember Kanye said that Kim tried to put him in a conservatorship? And then I think about Beyonce too. And I really feel bad for Beyonce. And y'all guys have to hear me out. There's a reason why I feel bad for her. But I also want to pinpoint something too. If anybody knows Keyshia Ka'Oir, everyone knows that Keyshia Ka'Oir had her own style. I did see online that she had a lot of comparisons to Nicki, things that Nicki wear. But remember, all the celebrities wear the same thing, okay? Especially if they had the same stylist or whatever have you. Like, everyone had the same thing on all the time. So there's like, no one couldn't really be original when it came to certain pieces, like Chanel pieces or whatever. But Keyshia Ka'Oir's style always came off as like tacky to me, like she was doing too much. I would never got into like the lipsticks or whatever, but she's a great businesswoman. That's really besides the point. But we're just kind of really focusing on the whole lookalike thing. So I don't know. I want to know what you guys think about this.
All right, so Nicki Minaj was on Twitter yesterday morning I think it was, and she was talking about how Keyshia Ka'Oir is trying to be like her. And Nicki, like, a lot of people like to like say like Nicki is like spiraling, or she's like having like breakdown, or like she's like delusional and she's going crazy. But I don't think that's true. Like, I really think Nicki be saying some stuff and knowing stuff. And I think because there's a lot of backstory she can't really say publicly, like what's going on behind the scenes with her and like Roc Nation, I feel like a lot of the stuff she be saying is true. So here's the tweet. Okay, so here's the tweet Nicki posted. Gucci Mane's wife has been trying to be me for years, been dying for the spotlight for years. She's there to keep Gucci sedated. Gucci hates Deborah Anthony. They don't want Deb around me. She's around me now. Charlamagne the fraud, Jay-Z friend and business associate, using iHeartRadio for these disgusting ploys against innocent families. He was around Wendy before her life went to hell. The buck stops here, baby. Bookmark this tweet. Y'all really do not understand who I really am. Bring it. Let's play. Y'all wanted attention. Let's do it. LAPD, where's the evidence from my home being swatted with a toddler inside 4 times? Guns drawn. Public records. Stand up for me. Any effing day now, you'll regret it. Okay, so there's quite a few things to kind of break down in that tweet. But I just want to focus on the part where she says Keyshia Ka'Oir is trying to be like her. Like, I don't know. Nicki might have some truth to that. Because I'm going to show y'all, like, her fans went on Twitter and posted all of the times Keyshia Ka'Oir copied Nicki's like style, like her outfits. Literally wore the exact same outfits as Nicki, almost as if Nicki has been on her mood board for years for like as far as like fashion inspiration goes. I'm going to show all of the times they wore the same outfit. Okay, so this is all of the times Keyshia Ka'Oir has copied Nicki's style. As you can see up here, they had the same dress here. Like Keyshia Ka'Oir was on the Wendy show, right here, sitting courtside with her husband. This two-piece stripe set, and I'm going to show more pictures. Hold on. So she says she's been dying for the spotlight for years, and this is Keyshia Ka'Oir on the Wendy show, and this is Nicki, I don't know, it looks like she's probably at an event, maybe an award show, I'm not sure. But Nicki wore this outfit first and Keyshia Ka'Oir copied. Here's another one. Nicki wore this Givenchy outfit first, Keyshia Ka'Oir copied. And another one, Nicki wore this outfit first, Keyshia Ka'Oir copied. So I don't know, Nicki might have a good point here. She might be right, yet again.